Hello and welcome to the second module of Architecture 347, Structural Technologies in Practice. Glad to be back with you and just want to go over a few things in this introductory video that are probably familiar by now, but just to cover some of the mechanics about how the material is going to get to you and what the sort of expectations are both in terms of lectures and labs. This course 347 will be covering beam design, column design, foundation and slab design. So looking in detail at structural elements. There is, I will say at the start, a lot of information. It's a pretty dense few weeks, but I've broken it down into pre-recorded lectures. I'll show you where those are and how to get to them. And the advantage to this, I think, is that when we get through some of the more technical stuff, the recorded lectures mean that you can go back and look at them multiple times if you want. So just to get started, I will typically on Sundays send out an announcement with links to the lectures. The lectures are all on a YouTube site. They're not on Canvas, but they will be embedded or at least linked to in both the announcements and in the modules. So they should be easy to access. YouTube is a little bit easier just in terms of storage, in terms of editing, and because there's so many lectures for the structures bits, it's the one place where we seem to be able to keep them without much trouble. So every week, look for an announcement where I will link to the lectures and talk a little bit about what we're going to cover. There will also be a weekly lab assignment per usual. And if you go to the modules, you'll see that I've put the lectures up in a couple of different ways. So each lecture will have slides with no narration. So this is a PDF that you can download. There are a lot of tables. There's some formulas and things. These are probably the most efficient way to keep those. And in the last lecture in the review, I've assembled all of the tables, all the formulas that you'll need both for the quizzes and the exams. So if you want to get a head start and sort of have everything to hand, the lecture 5 slides are probably the best reference. In addition to that, I've got links to the actual lecture videos. So when you click on one of these, it will open up a lecture in the YouTube channel in a new window. And that lecture will pop up. That will be the entire slideshow with me talking, narrating it. And at the very end, I have usually auto-linked to whatever the next lecture is. So you'll see this one, and then typically the next one will appear up here. You can switch on autoplay, set yourself up with some popcorn, and watch the entire sequence if you want at will. But I have also in the syllabus, if you download the syllabus, I have put in the class schedules, I've got hyperlinks there as well. So you can download the syllabus onto your laptop and you can click whichever one you're on, and that will take you right to that lecture in the YouTube channel as well. Worth saying too that those YouTube videos are all in a playlist. So I have this channel, and if you go to playlists, what you'll see is that in addition to the 347 playlist, which you see here, there are all of the other courses. 346 and 348 are just partial, but I'm hoping to get those online within the next couple weeks. So if there are any topics that are unfamiliar, you can go back to any of these courses and review the video for that lecture. If you go to the ARC 347 playlist, you'll get all of the lectures just as they are in the syllabus in order. And again, they're all, I think, chained so that when you finish one, it can autoplay the next, or it'll at least give you a link to the next one. Assignments will be issued weekly, typically on Mondays, so you have a chance to look at the assignment, look at the video. I will always be in the Zoom for the lecture and lab during our regular lecture time. You do not have to show up then. You do not have to be in the Zoom to watch the video, but I would encourage you to watch the lecture videos before the date that's shown on the syllabus. And then, so for instance, for Thursday's Thursday's lecture, watch the 2 videos. If you have questions about those, I will be in the Zoom that you'll have the link to, and I can go over those slides again for anyone who has questions, answer any questions about the lectures or the labs to anyone who shows up. The lab times will be when we do our regular desk crits, and we will ask you to actually attend through Zoom or in person the lab, so that we can both help out with the labs, and a couple of them are performance labs. So you have to build things and test them either in the lab itself or at home. Hopefully that introduces you to things. Just a reminder, look for the announcement every week with links to the lectures. Download the syllabus, which has hyperlinks to the lectures, and both the slides and the narrated lectures are in the modules portion of the Canvas site. I'm looking forward to this. It is a little bit of a tough few weeks. There's a lot to cover, but by the end of it, you will have a real familiarity, not just with the kind of basics and the vocabulary, but we'll do just enough kind of engineering calculations that hopefully you all are comfortable with how these things work and what some of the basic math behind them is as well. I'd encourage you to keep up to follow along with the schedule and the syllabus. It is easy to get behind quick, but as I said, I'll be present during the lectures if you have questions or want to go through something one-on-one or in small groups, and hopefully that'll help. We'll get through this, and you guys will know much more about how to design these things, and hopefully that will feed back into Studio and stuff as well. Feel free to email me if you have questions. Otherwise, we will see you in that first Zoom lab on Thursday, the 17th.